stand. Defendant consented to arrest in lieu of .202.
Did you say there was an accident that led them to her or what?
Officer was dispatched to a call for service from a security officer.
Great.
The call originated from UHPD.
Why?
I'm taking a look at Your Honor. Your Honor, this is straight from the Kansas States. The call originated after UHPD contract security officer observed defendant operate her vehicle and drive into the driveway.
I drive into driveways too. What did she do illegal?
Your Honor, that's all that the witness gives me.
Struggling while black or what? You know? Really? All right, I'm going to find no probable cause in your case, man. Be careful. All right? Okay, please.
All right, Judge, next is page 9. Gutierrez.
What did you put?
Top or bottom of 9.
Thanks. All right, good morning, Mr. Gutierrez. So you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Gutierrez.
Please. Yeah.
On February 17th, 2024, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched to a family assault. Officer met with complainant. Complainant and defendant had been married for 35 years, but are currently separated. Complainant was doing laundry. Defendant came from behind complainant and hit complainant with the dryer door and said, quote, "I hate you, bitch." Complainant and defendant began to tussle. Complainant fell down and slid down the wall. Defendant kicked complainant in the mouth, causing pain. Defendant kicked complainant on her right leg/knee, also causing pain. Defendant threw a cutting board at complainant and said, quote, "I'll kill you." Officer noted complainant had redness on her upper lip and pain on her leg. Complainant was transported to the hospital.
Mr. Gutierrez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case as a condition of your bond. I'm ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. Stop. Listen, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, they're going to type it and use it against you to prove your guilt. Do you understand? What you say now will make no difference on what I'm doing right now. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my public. I don't care who you are. I don't care what color you are, and I don't care how old you are. Do you understand me? You are not to have any contact with this person whatsoever for any reason, by any means necessary. You're not to be in possession of any weapons, and I'm now entering a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies Ms. Gutierrez as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is a stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of the McLean Road apartment. If you violate this, they can file additional charges against you. Do you understand? Yes or no? Do not have contact with this person. I don't care if she initiates it with you. If she calls you, hang up. If she texts you, do not reply. You're the one that's going to end up in jail. Do you understand? If I have to put you in jail, there are no more PR bonds for you. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No. No.
How do you support yourself?
I work.
Okay, great. What do you do for a living?
Safety events.
And how much money do you make a month?
About 4, maybe 4,000.
What is it really? Do you know exactly how much money you make? You have to be at the, Mr. Gutierrez, you have to be at
$1,000 a
the,
month, it does something like 36 or something like that.
you have to be at the federal poverty guideline to qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You're making $15,000 to $16,000 a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are a gajillion and one lawyers in Harris County. It's a matter of you finding one. It's like buying a car. Don't go to a Ferrari dealership. 99% of lawyers will put you on a payment plan. If you ask for a couple $100, they'll represent you. We will give you time. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, well, I'll have you come up here, sign to the order of protection. I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center, reset, and then I'll have you take a seat in the jury box. We'll get bond conditions. Once you sign them, at that point, you'll be free to go. All right? Please.
Judge, council's approaching for bottom of 5. David?
So, hey, no contact, no weapons. Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Do I know you?
Maybe, Your Honor. I'm standing in for Chris Container. She's in Victoria County today in trial.
Got it. All right. Good morning, Mr. Davis. So you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. Okay.
On April 1st, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, at Lamar High School, officer spoke with complainant who stated defendant confronted her about their previous relationship. As complainant walked up the stairs to class, defendant backed her into a corner on the third floor landing, slapped her, causing pain and breaking her $400 prescription glasses.
Let's say it again. What did he do?
He slapped her, causing pain.
Slapped her. Got it. Okay. Mr. Davis, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you were ordered not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. I don't care that you're in high school. If I find that you're a danger to my public, I want to put your butt in jail and I want to make your bond high. Do you understand? Don't put your hands on anyone, otherwise I'll put my hands all over your bond. I'm entering now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies the complaining witness in this case as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. You understand? If you violate this court order, they can file additional charges against you, and a violation of a protective order is one of the worst misdemeanors you can pick up. You understand? Got a great lawyer here. Listen to him. They will take care of you, but there's no excuse. I don't care how old. You understand me? Okay. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you have to stay in touch with them and they'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If you pick up a new case, you don't stay in touch with them, I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand? Okay. We'll have you sign the order for protection. We'll have you sign a reset, take a seat while we get the bond conditions. Once you sign them, then you're free to go.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Might be excused, Your Honor. Thank you. Good seeing you.
You ready? Hi, Clyde.
Morning, Judge. How are you?
What's up, man?
Stricken, license petition on Doreen Seville. Got SR 22 interlock.
What's your cause number?
I believe it's 251-1221.
Is this a first? Are there any other DWIs?
No, there's no other DWIs. She was actually in the program. There was one positive, if you recall. We talked about
No,
this.
I don't remember, man. I have thousands.
Yeah.
Right.
There was one positive. There were some late tests, not true skips. In part because she was working night. They asked her to not be in the program anymore. We did a time served. We suspended her license for 6 months.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you, does she have a interlock now?
She has an interlock and an SR 22. I brought her.
The problem is that she's going to have to go through treatment. One of the conditions now is, as part of an ODL, is we have to order some kind of treatment. So we'll have to do a TRAS to see what they recommend. And at that point, if they say, she'll need SOP or IOP, she'll have to do it.
Okay.
I mean, it's part of the,
It is part of what it is.
Right.
I just need to get
So-
it on file.
I'm not going to grant it until we do it so we know how. Okay, so is she here now?
She's here?
We can send her for a walkthrough.
Okay.
Okay, and then she'll come back in like maybe 3 days. We'll get the report and then I'll grant it and then we'll make a pact with what she'll need to do.
That's perfect. All right.
Okay, but I'll grant it for you regardless, but not yet. We need to figure out the little details.
Yes, sure.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
but I'll grant it for you
Okay.
in due time.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Clay.
Thanks. It's fine.
Council,
Yeah, Coach Sean.
please,
I'm here for Arnaldo Bernabé Barrios Ayuso.
just, is it under Bermuda's? No,
Bernabé?
was that with a B?
B, yeah. I don't know which one his last name is.
What's your, that might be easier. What's your cause number?
I have 253-644-0.
Okay,
He has 2 cases in this.
it's under Payun.
Yeah, okay.
You got it. Okay,
We filed a motion to withdraw on both cases. We haven't been in contact with this defendant, since he was removed from this country in February 2025. We haven't been in contact with him or his family. There's no,
he's been deported?
Yes, but he came back. I don't know when he came back. And that's why the case was set for a hearing.
Did you get the cause number?
No, Judge.
Are you ready?
Yes.
253-6440. He's on docket today.
Yes, you can.
You got him back there?
No, Judge, he wasn't brought up.
Okay, so I will grant your motion, but I need him here. I don't want to grant your motion and then him be in jail without a lawyer. So why don't we do this? Why don't we roll it till tomorrow?
Okay.
I don't know. Did he just get picked up? Do you know, or?
Looks like.
In processing?
Six.
Hmm?
Six. It was,
Maybe. Okay, maybe he's in processing. I don't know. Yeah, we'll roll to tomorrow,
Okay.
file it, and then as soon as I can appoint him someone, I'll take you off.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
For sure.
May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Judge, you have a minute? Can I give you a case?
Yeah,
You ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
2578352. With a BVR in Belleville here.
Yes.
He's here. You want me to reach out to counsel?
Yes.
Okay.
No, grab your stuff. Grab your stuff.
All this stuff.
The ace of spades. The ace of spades. Don't. Go to the other side, please.
Yeah, I think we're next. Yes. Yeah, so it was. Yeah, so. I want to make her feel rest.
Just right.
Oh, okay, so yes, I just got it. We communicate with something like I can
Hey,
Good morning. I've got Ms. Sayla Wright Hobbs of the Diamond. I've submitted her packet to the judge.
what's the last name?
Hobbs, right on the judge.
Just last name.
Right. It's a.
Oh, right on. Okay.
I've submitted the packet to John, but apparently he's not here still. I did not quite understand that. I thought for some reason he was back.
Okay.
Can I go to Monday and get an answer from Ms. Amy? I want to see
Sure.
that further.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you see this yet? No. Can I show that to you?
I'll see.
It's a motion for discovery, but you haven't signed it and I want you to see it before I sign it, please. It looks like it's a standard one. I don't think they added anything, but nevertheless, I'd like you to see it before.
Do you remember me? Was it? Yeah.
Oh, just file this as the other one.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah. For a second, I was concerned that it was like a pro se thing.
No, no. Thanks. Hey, there's an advanced crim law seminar that I might go to in July. It's here in Houston though. Can I give you the date?
Yeah.
July 27th to the 30th?
27th and the 30th?
Yeah. So they'll probably have visiting judges because of that, you know? So I don't know, but right, I never go. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I want to go. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll let you know. I don't know.
All right. All right. Yeah, that's what it says.
What page? What page?
Is top of 17th? We just got an offer today.
No, it's just retained the last setting.
Okay, yeah. How long do you want a normal setting?
Just a normal setting because I've handled my other cases on the docket.
Sure. Okay, but by then it'll be like 190 days, so it's
So
clear to
you'll
go.
either accept it or set it, yeah.
Have they given you a PTI or something?
Then deferred.
Deferred? Okay, so yeah, just let us know by the next setting, please. Okay.
What's the
Thursday.
Awesome.
Required.
And then I have
Hey, guys, you got Nelson back there?
Well, I think he just got kicked out because of that. They all from office.
Nelson's the last name. It's weird. He's got two cases on the docket today. Cameron. Cameron. Oh, you know what? He's in the 337 today. That's why. Okay, I'll put him on for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Biogen,
Good morning, Your Honor.
what's up, dude?
Nothing much.
How are you?
Today.
Just the last name of your client.
Hudson, he's on the docket today.
Okay, what's
There's a
new?
motion to sub on him. And so I was trying to get it signed and also, see. if I can
Is he in
bump up-
jail?
Yes. And see if I can bump up his, next birthday.
Let me
He
see.
had one last week.
I don't see a Hudson on the docket.
No, he's not on docket today.
Oh, he's not on, okay, what's your cost number?
The cost number is, his name is Donald Hudson. The cost number is 2504094. That's one of them.
Okay, bear with me 1 second. Got it.
2504094.
So are you signing on to the case upstairs as well?
Yeah, I've already signed on to that, John.
I see it. Okay, great. So when do you want to do?
He had a court date last week that I missed. So I was trying to see, I know he has something set later in the month, but I was trying to see if I can bump him up sometime, this week.
I'm, whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, you pick it. Just, we got to first get you on it,
Okay.
attach you, and then as soon as we attach you, then we'll put you on. Can I get cost number?
Yeah, that sounds good, Your Honor. If I could,
2504,
yes, he has a terrorist threat and so.
2504, 094. You filed two motions of sub, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So there are two motions of sub. Put it in the queue. I'll sign it and we'll attach you now. And then if you want to talk to Victoria.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. I have another standard discovery order that, can I give you a cost number?
Yes, no.
259-2270. So Mr. Hager just filed it on two cases.
Okay.
If you don't mind, can you sign it electronically?
I think so. Check.
See if you can. If not, then we'll print it out, but I want to make sure that we get your
Absolutely.
Bioshi, you only have one cause number on there.
I only have one cause number. Okay, I need to talk to my parents.
Should I print it out and put both? We'll print it out, we'll put both so you don't have to work.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
So don't, I'm not gonna sign this one then. Or wait, oh, no, wait, you got, there's two. There's two. I'm sorry, my fault.
I can't sign it, but I can print it and sign it.
Let's do that. And it'll have his signature on it?
This one, it has a typed in signature.
Same thing. Okay, good. Yeah, that way we can make sure that, okay, hi. Come on.
I have an on-time issue. Do you have time?
Yes, of course. What's your last, or what's your cause number?
My call number is 26137998.
261
13798
on Wilson.
on Wilson. We had him originally for the driver's license.
Oh, you picked up a new case. Okay,
He's appearing on the felony docket tomorrow, which was the issue. We asked for him to be on docket for tomorrow. I am not here Friday.
is he here now?
I think it just needs to I'm just here on another matter and just.
Got it. Okay, so it looks like we haven't set for the 10th. Can you come on?
Be here the 10th, that's Friday. I've got people coming to the house and do stuff and I've got to do this. Can I move him to Monday? Yes.
Yeah, but I want to, I want to take care of the bonds,
Oh, no question.
you know, because he's, he's dangerous, man. He's on deferred for an aggravated assault. He picks up a terroristic threat, suspended license. Now he's picked up another
I realize you-
felony assault.
I know.
Can you Zoom?
Yes.
Zoom. Well, we'll take all just 10 minutes of your time and then you go.
That is.
Right, that's why we have it. So it's your
No, I
like.
seriously appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
I can handle it. I was
Okay,
already
let's do that.
spoken to him since I spoke to him yesterday. It's not picked up. So we've already had these conversations. That we never should, so I was spoken to.
Yeah, no, I wanna like, yeah, so just pop in whenever on the 10th. Well, 10 minutes and then you're out.
No, appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Something about 10. And also then.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, me?
Yes,
Yes.
so as a part of the team, if you're a board causing bad words,
Uh-huh.
for rights. And before something you should and as a chief. Means it, say that you want to adopt that.
What's the cause number? Let me see.
It's 2612476.
26124.
76.
Yeah, let them reinstate it, but let them know that, you know, to advise him that if he fails to show up a second time,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. Sure.
Yeah, there is.
Judge, we have another arraignment. You know, we get that.
Take a seat. Give
511.
me a second, hold on.
How you doing today?
Hey, good morning.
Is everything?
Just got released.
What time did you go?
Yeah. That's good. Maybe like a weird connection. Okay, Sean. Gotcha.
Anything else?
No, that's it. On to the next.
That was fast.
I'll check on
Yeah. Yeah, see, big story.
This is the one we talked about. There's one more.
Hey, Victoria, you said bottom page 11?
Yes, Judge.
Johnson, come up.
Yes, right. How you doing, Judge?
Come on up. Man, you're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Can you look to see Shannon license, please?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm running her license right now. It's stated in the DIMS that it was not eligible, but I'll.
Please.
It's currently not eligible.
Is she on bond for anything at this time? Can you check, please?
No other pending cases, Your Honor.
Okay. Ma'am, as a condition of your bond, you were ordered not to drive. I don't care what you have to do in this life. There's nothing that you can justify. I don't care that you have to work. I don't care that someone has to go to the hospital. Do you understand? You will be signing an affidavit with me today. This is a promise that you're going to swear to us that you're not going to drive. If you do, I can have a contempt hearing, and every time you drive, it's punishable by up to 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, Judge.
I'm telling you, do not drive.
Even if I get to SR 22?
I don't care what you do. You don't have a license, and I'm ordering you not to drive at all. Look at me. Do not drive. Do you understand?
I understand, Judge.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
We will provide you a lawyer today. You can talk to the lawyer and they can advise you on how to get your license back. But first, you need a license. Then you need liability insurance. If I find that you drive without permission from us, there will be HE double hockey sticks to pay. Do you understand?
Yes,
I am not going to warn you again. This is not the first time we've had to deal with this situation. It's not gonna happen again. You mind pointing her on?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna have you come up here and swear test that you're not gonna drive. I'm gonna get you to Victoria, sign a reset. We will have you take a seat in the jury box. I'm gonna find your lawyer. We'll have you talk to that person and then we'll go from there. All right? Please.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear, Lord, that you do not have a valid Texas driver's license and you
Can you file, well, can you file conditions as well? No driving.
Go ahead and file. Is it that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Sean.
Please. Just the last name of your client.
Gomez. Right.
Okay, is Mr. Gomez here?
He was in the 230th where I just came from. The judge reinstated his bond because they revoked it up and down. Or, based off of the charge in this court.
Okay,
He is on his way down. However, bailiff informed me that it's still showing as the warrant's out on the system.
okay.
And we just,
They probably will not let him go until it's actually reinstated. So as soon as you get him, just bring him down. We'll be here. We'll wait for you. And then we'll take care. If you want to do PC, we can do PC at that
I
time.
appreciate it, Rich.
For sure.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I do.
Hey,
There's a sign over elevator.
It's a, I was like. Sounds.
That's what I was saying. If you put just your out. I don't know whether you're free to stuff that or you, but I think. Okay. Yes, okay. What is the agreement with you?
Yeah, we get Never. Okay. Oh, heavens, there might have been some town down because they had. It's west of, it's one of the always. Almost, going west, almost in Beltway. Almost, from my, it wasn't no bad. So. Thanks, Sarah. You're right. Yeah. Well, the amazing thought was, you know, they had a projector set up that you would expect the people speaking English, the translation would be Spanish. No, they're standing there speaking English, and then the front projection is also English. And I'm going, it felt good as a projection. I guess it's theater. Yeah. Oh, you know, I guess for somebody, theater, maybe project words on the screen, and I was thinking, probably lost. Because everything was so the administrator say, if you like the English, say the same things back. Which I don't know where they're in the might be is not there. But let's just say that. My wife. They come from one. And he had an idea down by. Our church, staff region of there, that's so good. Very good. That's not my business.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when we went to one time we made a little mistake. My wife's sister and everything. What we did not know was this big fancy church. There's diocese. So we go that with keep in mind that kind of mother-in-law was struggling. My brother-in-law was diabetic. 1 foot. So we're sitting there. 5 different churches.
Was this Christmas?
It was, Easter Vigil. And 5 different churches. It was baptism. Because it was bishops chair. So I don't know, we had a city there that. Although it was, you know, it's good. It's, this is a little place. But anyway, either guys see it. Cathedral, and so we listen. By, you know, churches.
Yes, you got it.
And it would not.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what I want to come up with.
Yeah, they was all. Sorry, I mean, it's started.
There's wind.
Almost just every day.
There's one thing. Wind, sun,
That's why I'm not CC that before you watch it.
strong.
That's not for me. I did not hear that. I'm not.
No.
No, I have to write down. Yeah, I'll send you that different standard. That's kind well, you're gonna.
He did, you know, the video. I love it. It's like 10 years. I was like taking them working from the house.
I don't think that was on there.
I think you should.
I think there was very the deck there. Yes, I used to. Well, you'll see. Well, why do you think? Well, all these things look here.
And then it's that he's trying to block. Sometimes that if you think you're cutting it all, there's this window. Cancel. You get shut off. And I think I've shut off. It goes off, but then later, it pops back on. And I don't know how that happened. I don't know.
I think it's been.
It does. Every now
I
and
can't open it because it's
then. Very cool.
but, mistakes that fit, I'll push it through.
Sometimes, the city gets small, like it's just like. Yeah, finally realized it, but it's
Oh, yes, it goes like this.
She thought, she considered it. You would have two, there was some train station and a little outbuilding, big box. And then in front of it, she had this slide. They were rolled up, you know, like, I mean, probably was business, but it was, you know, angel there, like I took that was their college. Every Christmas she pulled it out and that was her Christmas. Put out those two little buildings, and there was a person and there was at least one person who they eventually they got lost. And eventually, you know, when she first lost, you had a couple. One of them. Those are old weather plates. So that's a problem. That's a problem. Orange.
You're out of office.
We'll see what I would do.
Does she still live there?
I don't need these hundred.
She is still live there. Oh, what? Let me ask her. Does she call me?
So every now and then, I don't have to get a big. The only thing I'm going to do. Let's just not.
Oh, okay.
So you go over.
I know. That's better than one day. There's just me. Here, just. I think I'm like.
Where's the line of phone over here? I thought you were, I was going to bed. Oh, no. It's like, very, sounds like, new market. So I got a couple of mine. The easy one is getting it out. They have all prestige. So it's not a stretch.
All right, it's discovery.
They offer the PII.
What is it?
Hey, Mike, don't, stop. Don't. Hey, Mike, Brett?
I think it's with the, stand.
Oh,
It's for. So, wait.
Hey, ready?
Like,
Come on
how
up.
are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Day.
Morning, Judge. So essentially, they sign waivers.
Okay.
But I don't have things.
No, I'm saying.
No, it's a pre-signed.
Pre-signed waiver.
He waived, or she, many moons ago.
Usually it is a waiver from.
An entering into one in Louisiana, where this court should take judicial recognition.
Have you seen this? Do you want to see it?
He got it. He gave
That
it
way
to
you
me.
can show it to them if they have any questions. If you look on the last page,
No, he showed it to me.
okay.
Me and Dave discussed, we were talking about it. I just hadn't dealt with a matter where there was a pre-signed waiver, that was the issue, so they explained it to me.
Okay,
It'll be reset to May 8th.
okay. Have fun.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hi.
Morning, girl.
Hi, Lindsay.
There's a motion to withdraw your accused, Simmons, yes, it's been to this.
Okay, I'll send it for you. Okay, don't worry. Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, Owen. Just the last name of your client,
Roman. Like Roman, R-O-M-A-N.
okay?
So Judge, on this case, this is the DWI case. We had liability insurance. I've given that to the state. They're trying to find their victims to determine if their victim has in fact been paid or is the one that has made a claim. They can't. They're gonna send an investigator out to find them. That's what they do.
In the interim, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna plead the case. It's not.
You don't want to do PTI or anything?
No. No,
You sure?
it's not a PTI case, Judge.
Okay. I don't want to do long settings because it's old, so let's do 2 weeks.
Sounds good, Judge.
Okay, hopefully we'll have, but hey, by then it's old. If you don't have it, we're moving on.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, okay, all right,
Thank you.
thanks. Hi, please, just the last name of your client.
Low here on LOWD.
Okay,
We just got the PTI contract this morning, Judge. I'm just having the first part recess. We can go.
sure, of course. Yeah, we'll give you a couple of weeks.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Are you ready? Gomez. Come on up. Have you filed an attorney of record yet?
My office should have done it yesterday. We're on the filming, this is a new charge, should have been done, I can't say that it did.
If not, I have them over there and that, so we can have you before you leave today. So I'd like to attach you since you're here. You guys see them? Okay, so please, before you leave, we have them in the tower. Okay,
I'll get it taken care of.
thanks. All right, Mr. Gomez, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. Shh. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay.
On March 31st, 2026 in Harris County, officer investigating a confirmed stolen motor vehicle observed the suspect enter a GMC Sierra operated and occupied by a defendant. As officers approached the motor vehicle, the defendant put the motor vehicle in reverse towards the officers, creating a safety concern. Officers gave commands to stop and turn off the vehicle, giving several commands over several minutes. The defendant refused to comply, delaying the officer's ability to detain the involved defendant in the investigation.
What was he doing wrong?
So in the vehicle, put the vehicle in reverse, did not obey the.
Why did the cops come to him in the first place?
They saw a suspect in the motor vehicle, the stolen motor vehicle that they were investigating. That suspect entered his car, the defendant's car, and they told him.
How do they know it's stolen?
I believe it's a different case. They're, and not the defendant's car is stolen. They're investigating the other suspect that entered the defendant's car for a stolen vehicle. Separate.
Wait, I'm confused. So it's his car.
Correct.
Someone else is in the car?
Yes, Judge. So from my understanding, based on the DIMS, his car is parked on the side of the road. The suspect in a different motor vehicle theft jumps in his car and.
In his car?
Correct. And his car begins going in reverse. Officers tell him to stop, put the car in park. He does not.
after several commands,
But he's not there.
he's driving his car. Someone gets in his car, a suspect gets in.
Oh, I see. Okay, stop. Don't say it, please.
That's what I have based on the DIMS, Judge. Officers gave several commands with several minutes for him to put the car in park and turn off the vehicle, and he did not, and it delayed the officer's ability to attend him.
Was the officer in a patrol unit with sirens and lights on, or is he yelling? What the heck's going on? How does he know that the cops are after him? Or how does he know? How can you show that he actually intended to impede? Are you assuming? Bring it. Bring it.
I'm just listening from the sidelines.
But I mean, how do you know? Are we jumping here?
It's
Gomez.
Gomez. Yes. So Judge, from the DIMS, as the officer approached, the defendant placed the vehicle in reverse and began backing towards the officer, creating an immediate safety concern. Officer drew his duty weapon and issued multiple lawful verbal commands for the defendant to stop and turn off the vehicle. Despite repeated commands over several minutes,
This is after he's already driving.
the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So I think just based on my, 10-second read, the stolen part, while that was the initial concern for the investigation, is that the interfering really only started from the motor vehicle reversing towards the officer for the safety concerns. So I think.
How does he know that they're investigating, number one, that they're investigating the other person? Number two, that
It's not the subject of the investigation, Judge. I would argue that it's for the officer. It's for the officer involvement. This isn't a scenario where it's an undercover or a plainclothes officer. It's where the officer is readily identifiable and is by way of instructing him to stop in conducting the investigation. The subject of the investigation is irrelevant. It's the fact that
he's already driving at the time. He tells him that he's
right, but that's part of the issue. It's the driving part that the officer is trying to seize because of the safety concerns that started it. And so that prompted the investigation.
okay. But I'm not with you. I'm going to find no probable cause. All right. Good luck, guys. Have fun. Philip.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
You mind hitting the button, please?
April 22nd.
Okay, Philip.
Good morning,
There we go.
Judge. How are you?
Better. Are we still Guerrero? What's going on with Mr. Guerrero?
So he was denied for the PTI. We reset to review the evidence and the offer. I met with him on the 18th and didn't have an answer, just kind of had a discussion. I was scheduled to review the discovery with one of my paralegals on March 23rd. I was in trial and I was just texting him. I don't know if we want to bring him up and get his answer to find out if he wants to set the case for trial or accept the plea.
Guerrero. He's not here.
Oh, he texted me at 7:50 that he was there. 7:41. He said, I just got the
We're going
court.
to check outside.
Okay.
All right, good morning, Mr. Guerrero. We need to know what you want to do. Your case is now 225 days old. We have given you reset after reset, whether you want to take this case to trial or whether you want to accept a plea bargain agreement. Have you discussed that with your lawyer?
I called him to get the evidence checked. And
You were supposed to meet between now and then. We gave you literally about 3 weeks for you to meet with your lawyer, and you're now at 225 days. We have literally given you reset after reset after reset. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different resets in this case. So I'm going to have you step outside. I want you to call your lawyer and talk to him. You need to make a decision today on what you would like to do. You must either set it for trial today or you must accept a plea bargain agreement. If you set this case for trial, you will go to trial. I will not accept any more plea bargain offers. This is your deadline date today.
yes.
Do you understand? All right.
Judge, can I just get the state's offer again because they didn't make it in the system, so I can get the exact terms?
Sure, I can, you want me to say it out loud or you want me to email it to you?
You can email it, say it out loud, or you can put it in the DIMS, whichever is easier for you. I can take it down right now if you just want to say it, but I
Okay.
don't want to bother the court either.
It's a 2-year probation with DWI education, victim impact panel, no drugs or alcohol, an interlock, no refusal, RUAs, and 30 hours of community service.
So
Is it
30 hours?
First.
I'm sorry?
You said 30 hours, right?
Yes,
And is it straight probation?
yes, and answer your
Okay,
question. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yes, very well.
Okay, if you'd like to step outside, you talk to your lawyer, and then when you're done, let us know. Okay, Philip, just let me know.
Will do. Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, buddy. Counsel,
Yes, sir.
coming up. Hey,
I'm here kind of off docket. I spoke with prosecutors the other day when I was here and I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll get the police from this bitch for off docket, but it's for clause number 259-817-0101. Triumph.
no, that's not it. So 259-8170?
28170. 259-28170.
2817.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And Madam Prosecutor is here, I forgot her name, is the person that I've been speaking with on this.
so you set for the 30th of this month. Okay, what would you like?
Yes, sir. We gave the state affidavits of non-prosecution, affidavits of facts. I was asking the prosecutor whether she was opposed to the conditions being lifted. The complaining witness is here and she's ready to come before you, requesting and moving that the conditions be lifted.
Which condition?
Bond conditions, the ankle monitor and things like that.
Well, your case is old as it is, isn't it? I mean,
It's a few months old,
well, no, it's not. It's 180 days old. It's time to make a decision.
Yes.
Yeah, let me see. So right, I mean, this case has been open since November, so we're now April. Yeah, you're about 180 days. Do you have an offer on the case now?
Checking right now, Your Honor. Yes, we do.
Okay,
it must be very recent.
well, you're set for the 30th anyways.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beginning of March,
What?
the offer.
Right. Have you discussed the offer with your client?
Yeah, we've had a hearing since then, so I know I have it there.
Okay. I don't. So he's got quite a bit of violent history. Is any against the same complaining witness?
Yes, sir, it is.
Then,
Yes, Your Honor.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot and I just don't feel comfortable. I mean, the case is nearly over as it is, you know?
Yes.
The cases need, you know, we usually about 180 days are ready to set it, you know, and we're at that mark now. I just don't feel comfortable with all the violent history, you know, and we're almost done anyway.
Yes,
So
sir.
perhaps it's, if you want to talk with him, is he here now? Is your client here now?
No, complaining witnesses.
Okay, yeah, that's not. I get complaining witnesses want also, but
Yes.
the history.
She called me, I said, go to the judge, probably
And-
talk to you, so.
Right.
Come on, yeah.
It's the history that the fact that he's picked up another assault, that it's concerning, you
Well,
know?
they got to her first, they were both calling 911 simultaneously, the state's already confirmed that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not,
Yes.
if you want to set the case earlier so we can just take care of it and,
Of course, blessing, let me talk to them based on the court's position.
yeah,
And that was when we get back to 30.
it's only 30. Yeah, I mean, we got about 3 weeks anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry. It just, it's the history that's really concerning. We've got aggravated assault, burglaries, terroristic threats, a stalking, you know, just it's concerning.
No question.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
She needed to be here.
Could be.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's great is that you can, I didn't know, and then you can drive, you can drive. Well, I also thought to come on, the wrong way. It is a preparation of this, in other sense. Oh, yeah, that's really sure. Sorry, that was 545.05. Very sure said. Yeah. Here, I'm trying to get intersection. No, that's not it. It's not pretty. It's on. Right, except for. For left turn, and then there's a. But this is a predicated farm, we're driving right now, so. No, it's, that's the technical one, my it's under this. Yeah. It's like people that one way. I think it's soon done to the right side of the foot for four, so that's probably. I mean, like, this says an opposite direction. Oh, no, right, that's good, and it's supposed to right.
Well, if you're talking some other conditions.
Yeah. But he was going the right direction. I disagree. Because again, you don't do that enough. It's just an active, about the beginning or the beginning. I'm saying the right direction that they're, so if they're moving in the opposite direction, it's irrelevant whether the car's facing this way or facing this way. Because it's just saying, because that's why it's playing chess, like moving in the opposite direction. It doesn't say they have to drive in the direction.
Right, so it would be under both of you.
Bonded out.
Move to administer, shall move to the record or on the way by number not line, give the other operators, I would might have to tell appropriate or if the final paragraph. I don't know, I'll look into it. I'll look into it more. But the fact that even for the right side of the roadway to the left, turn, that does matter because obviously there are sometimes when they don't sample like yeah. Especially when that's the only inspection.
Well, the other, it was like, and then it's a board that's like, just like that right here. Oh, yeah. Could totally fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like computer. Yeah.
It's just something that's straight in action. It's.
I love it, is that, it's like, this is like crazy.
Because it's just so easy.
The thing is that he did, he passed the,
Yeah.
he got to do everything.
That's pretty good.
That's a little thing, so cool. You know. They did not.
Yeah. That one would be like
That's it's on it, I don't say. Everybody gets that. Actually, I had an honest officer say that he has about 4 hours, and then I have another one where they are 3 different officers, 2 different officers, 3 different tests. While he says something. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm with that. Well, see, I don't know, just what drop it off at home.
There's a section. I mean, it's not marijuana, but it's relevant. I mean, I don't think.
No, he also had an aneurysm, he had a stroke a couple of years ago. Like, and I think, well, why are you shaking? He's like, back in the stroke. So, yeah. I mean, wow. Well, it's missing for, so, yeah. This is also.
Yeah, inside. This we can just.
That's a thing.
Yeah, so you might come back and see if it's one.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah. You take any of those around the home? I never did. You never went. Not here. Oh. And you just want to see something. No, my whole office.
We had that.
Cola Ridge. I don't remember the ones. People was our.
The name.
I built off some few regulars.
Yeah.
But, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah. You're going to follow the
Yeah, because I'm using the next one to say that it's doing everything.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all that.
Please.
You can, I've got to go get, that.
Are you ready?
You can go first.
Mr. Ison, ready?
Yes, sir. Client is appearing some way today, but, kind of at an impasse.
Just the last name.
Oh, that would be, sorry, what, for a second. White, yeah, Billy Lynch.
Okay,
We're just asking to set up for trial vision.
okay, sure. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just get with Ramona. I don't care whatever date you want.
Great. Do I need to approach on Zig range too? I don't know if I'm equal on luck or, we're just asking.
No, no,
Thanks.
no, you're good. Speedy, good morning. What's up?
I'm here on, off Dr. Walker.
What's your cost number?
Call number is 2588860. Trading.
Sorry.
Do you mind bringing them up? Do you mind bringing them up? Veronica? Hey, can I give you a cause number? I need a PSR, if you don't mind. Oh, you got it already? Oh, great. All right, good morning, Mr. Trahan. So you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay.
On September 12th, 2025, complainant stated that she was in its apartment was defendant and her husband. Complainant stated defendant was packing his belongings. Complainant stated defendant broke her television and defendant was leaving when complainant followed to get a picture of the license plate of the car he was driving.
Wait. Did you say he was zooming?
Leaving.
Oh, leaving?
Yes.
Okay.
Complainant and defendant argued again. The defendant picked complainant up and threw her to the ground, causing pain.
Okay. So the ag assault that is here, the criminal mischief, is same complaining witness?
Your Honor.
Okay,
Yes, different complaining witnesses.
got it. All right, Mr. Trahan, I'm gonna, as a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of any weapons. I will issue now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies Ms. Lawson as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot stalk, threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harass behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If you violate this condition, I will put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. This is not a revolving door. But we need to talk about a bond. Do you guys have any kind of recommendation?
2,500, Your Honor.
I'll ask for 1,500.
Okay. I'll split it. I'll set it at 2,000. And then, do you have a bonding company here? Okay, great. Okay. So do you mind filing the no contact, no weapons? So what's going to happen now is I'm not going to sign a reset, right?
They go with the bond.
Yeah. So for now, I'm going to have you take a seat while we get all the bond conditions ready for you to sign. Once you sign that, at that point, we're going to release you to your bonding company. But remember, there's still an active warrant for your arrest. So you need to be careful. You need to go straight to the bonding company, go post the bond. You don't want to get picked up between now and then. Do you understand? Okay. All right. Good luck, guys. Yes, sir.
Your Honor.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
I know you've been chomping at the bit for it.
For days. So I'll give you the cause number whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let me just do this real quick.
Do you want them to come up? Or,
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Um,
I need to advise them of what they're charged with.
2613,
Hold on.
Is that a real license plate, Your Honor, or is that a?
No, so
Is that a deceptively similar?
I just
license
had-
plate? If you recall the,
Okay, so
License
I
plate,
just
yes.
had the daughter of Jimmy Duncan come here and bring us. Do you know who Jimmy Duncan was? This is a picture.
and that's his old license plate? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I thought he had, that might, no, sorry. He was in court 3. So this is old school,
Right.
really old school. So, or maybe it was here. I don't know. Anyway,
Is that his old license plate?
yeah.
Are you gonna,
Gavel.
are you gonna put it on your
license
car?
plate. No, I can't do that.
Yes,
What are you
can.
talking about?
You can actually have that license plate registered to your vehicle.
Well, yeah, theoretically, but
And then hire me
No,
when
no,
you
I'm
get
not-
pulled over for an deceptively similar license plate.
what are you trying to do here, man?
Well, you remember, I argued very, very effectively
You do.
for that, for 3 weeks on that case.
Okay, all right, you want to bring your client? I'm ready.
Well, there's actually 2 of them, so,
Okay,
but, 26137724, and that is for.
okay, hold on, let me, 724. So, so this one is Larios, right?
Yes, and then,
The other one is who?
Larios and Chavez.
Well, I need the cause number.
that's 25, is Chavez.
Got it.
So there's a lot of stuff going on in this one. It's written very, very weird, but
So both are charged with, all right, gentlemen, each of you are charged with racing on a highway. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay,
On April 4th in Harris County, officer on patrol observed motor vehicle 1 and motor vehicle 2 traveling 115 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone, confirmed by rear-facing radar. Officer witnessed motor vehicle 1 outdistance motor vehicle 2, both engines operating at high RPMs. Traffic stop was conducted. Defendant Larios was identified as driver and admitted that he was attempting to outdistance the other motor vehicle. Officer made contact with the co-defendant Chavez, who admitted he was traveling side by side with the other motor vehicle of the defendant 1, but unaware he was going 115 miles an hour.
did he admit that he was racing as well? Did you say that he was admitting
He
racing?
admitted he was going side by side, unaware of how fast he was going.
so Your Honor, the affiant, the officer, never claims that he sees my clients lined up from a point side by side and accelerate in a manner in which to outdistance each other. He hears,
But that doesn't negate the racing,
it
though.
actually does, because.
Why?
It's pled as a drag race, which is a race that occurs when 2 or more drivers start from a point side by side and accelerate in a manner in which to outdistance each other. And therefore, the officer hears it and then confirms with rear-facing radar, which means that they were behind him when the revving of the engines, or when he heard the engine. So what it says is that he goes on and says, what I assume is they drove past him, one person here and one person there, because it talks about how one driver was preventing the other driver from passing him, meaning that they were not.
I never heard that at all. It just said they were next side by side.
Oh, no, it's in there.
Okay, but you're getting into facts,
Right,
not,
so
I mean, I don't know
The
that.
officer wrote that he saw one vehicle preventing the other one from passing. Meaning like this, because if they're like this, then
At
Yeah.
some point, he sees them side by side.
he never sees them side by side.
Didn't you say that?
The defendant admitted to going side by side, and the officer says that.
I could have sworn you said that they were side by side.
Because they tell him I was going side by side with him.
And that is not against the law.
What does the
Right,
officer
side
see?
So
Just sees them drive past him.
observe motor vehicle one and motor vehicle two traveling 115 and 65 via the radar as well confirmed. Witness motor vehicle one, outdistance motor vehicle two to prevent motor vehicle two from passing motor vehicle one, also known as a quote race. During the race, the motor vehicles had the high RPMs, indicating extreme acceleration. Officer conducted a traffic stop, at which point then he speaks to the defendant, who admits to going side by side.
One admits to racing and the other one admits to going side by side.
No, neither of them admit to racing.
What, you told, earlier you said
So
that.
here's the other interesting thing. This officer does not speak Spanish, and my clients do not speak English. So we also have a language issue barrier here. And I can tell you.
You're assuming things.
No, I
You're
know for a
making,
fact that-
okay, but you're, no,
that,
you're assuming things.
well, that we can proceed with whether this officer.
You don't
is
know
telling the
this
truth.
officer. You don't know if he's a little bilingual. You don't know if he's able to speak to them. I mean, have you ever met the officer?
I know that he did not talk to them.
That's not my question. Have you
So-
ever met the officer?
I have not, but I know
Okay.
in this case, he did not have a conversation with my clients. That being said,
But he says he does.
he's precinct 4, so he can say a lot of things, but I can tell
Is there
you,
body cam?
I don't know, Judge, based on the DIMS.
but I can tell you that he did not ask them and they did not respond to him.
From the DIMS for probable cause.
Well, that's a big problem because if you're saying that and he's putting on an offense report that he does, then we have a big
Oh,
problem. Someone's not being
Let's just
truthful.
put it this way, someone's not being truthful, and I can tell you,
So I went ahead and pulled the offense report while y'all were talking. He admitted to Spanish-speaking Deputy Officer Castillo that on scene that he was aware of his speed and was attempting to outdistance vehicle two. So it shows in the offense report, there is a deputy that did speak Spanish.
but not the applicant. We also, that being said, no officer, whether Spanish speaking or English speaking, saw my clients line up from a point side by side and accelerate in a manner in which to outdistance each other. At some point, could they?
By that logic, then they would never, ever be able to find two people who are racing on the highway
Oh,
that,
no.
because every time you'd have to stop from a, or you,
You don't have to stop, you can do a roll race and from a point side by side. We see it, I would say 90% of the time, you see
what you're saying here though is
But
that he
on
didn't
here,
see
the
that.
officer never saw them line up. He saw them drive past him at a high rate of speed. That's not racing.
So
Even driving next to each other is not racing. It's,
But if one tries to competitively outdistance another,
and we also don't believe that they were asked if he was driving side by side. What we believe, and when I asked them, what did the officer ask them, is if you guys were together, which they are friends, they're coworkers. They were driving
Michael,
together.
I don't care about all the extraneous shit. All I care about is what that report
So this
says.
report never knows that the officer saw two people driving at any time from a point side by side and accelerating in a manner in which to outdistance each other. It is never said that the officer witnessed that.
What is your counter to this?
So first, just based.
Both of you, I mean, either or.
So just based on the DIMS alone for probable cause, the officer does state that he witnessed the motor vehicles attempt to outdistance each other.
What are you saying? No.
No, I'm saying that's fine. That's not racing.
So
If someone is trying to outdistance someone else
So let's say you and I are
Going
driving.
115.
at 150 miles an hour,
Speed is not an element of racing.
So, Your Honor, I think what counsel's trying to get to is the provision of the information where it's saying there is a starting point.
Right.
And I believe,
Has to be a starting point.
I believe the argument is a mislead because it doesn't specifically articulate that it has to be the starting point of where they accelerated.
Yeah, it actually
That's
does.
my point,
The
Michael, that
code is-
can't be the law, because
No,
then
the
that
code
means
is
that you
very
would
clear.
never have these,
That's-
the
that's
rolling
not-
drags.
No, absolutely, that's not true. We see them all, well, I'm not saying we see them all the time, but in offense reports that where you actually have an officer witness a race, a lot of times they'll say, I was behind them, 2 car lengths, and I saw them slow down to 30 miles an hour, line up from a point side by side,
He's trying to interpret, so
and
go slow.
accelerate from a point side by side in a manner in which to outdistance each other. This officer says he hears them. Then the radar behind them, the rear facing radar alerts them to the speed, which, by the way, him describing how he detected the speed isn't even substantial enough to get a conviction for a Class C speeding ticket, because he never visually estimated the speed, and then he never confirmed it with radar, which is what's required for a speeding ticket.
Racing on a highway says a person may not participate in any manner in 1, a race, 2, a vehicle speed competition or contest,
This is pled as a drag race, which has very
a
specific.
drag race or acceleration contest.
Right. This is pled as a drag race, which means,
Hold on.
and it's very clear in the, that it's 2 or more vehicles lined up from a point side by side. And once they are lined up from a point side by side,
Hold on. So it says that then and there unlawfully while operating a motor vehicle on a highway intentionally and knowingly participate in a drag race.
yes.
To wit, the operation of 2 or more vehicles from a point side by side at accelerating speeds in a competitive attempt to outdistance. So first off, this doesn't say that they have to be stopped. It just says.
No, they can be in a roll race. It's fine. In fact, like a drag race, there's like, they can be a roll race. You can be driving side by side. Like, let's say you and I, then you've got your deceptively similar license plate on your car, and I've got my fake license plate on my car. If we are lined up driving, let's say 20, 30 miles an hour, and then, I, give you a thumbs up or something like that, and then we accelerate to 50 miles an hour, regardless of the speed limit. We can be in a 60 mile an hour zone. If we get to 50, like if we accelerate up to 50, we have engaged in a drag race, which is what they're accused of doing, because we lined up, whether we were moving or not, and we were driving next to each other at 30 miles an hour, lined up from a point side by side. And then you and I accelerate in a manner in which to outdistance each other. Now, let's say you're here and I'm here, and you accelerate in a manner in which to outdistance me. That is not a drag race, because we were never lined up. So accelerating.
But we know here at some point they were lined up.
Passing is not lined up. Like,
No,
the moment.
here it says that they were lined up by his own admission.
I believe that it is a misinterpretation of the question asked, because they were asked if they were together, not if they were lined up from a point side by side. That being said,
I think that goes outside the DIMS, Judge.
but that goes outside the distance, which is fine, but then we're gonna have an officer lying about what he asked.
That's not my problem. I don't care.
That's,
I'm just trying to
but-
follow the law here.
but what the officer never admits to seeing was that was from a point side by side. The officer never admitted.
He developed it through other means, which is something that you can
I
do.
think that it was a misinterpretation. Now, we will determine that later on, but I don't think that there is probable cause here. I don't think that we need to take into account the speed. It's irrelevant for racing. The officer, they were behind the officer when when the noise, because he says, I heard the revving vengeance at a high rate of RPM.
What we know is they're both going at one point. One goes in front of the other tries to catch up. The other car doesn't let him, but at some point, they're side by side.
Right, so here's the deal. They have to start from a point side by side. If you're driving like this and then you go like that,
it's not a race because you're not from a starting point side by side. They were driving like this and then eventually went like that.
I don't
It's still
think
not
that's-
racing. It's not racing. Because it's pled as a drag race. If they pled it, as,
My only concern here is that they were at some point side by side, accelerating at speeds in a competitive manner to outdistance. That's
and
what
if I,
information
like I
says.
said, if you and I were over here like this, driving like this, and I decided to outdistance you and go around you at a high rate of speed, why should you be held accountable for racing? Like, that's exactly what basically is saying, that if I decide I don't want to drive behind you and I want to go around you, and I accelerate around you in a manner in which to outdistance you, you're now on the hook for my action.
If
You are
I
on the hook
now
for racing.
participate with you,
They never
then
admitted to
yes,
participate. There's no mention that they were participating in a leisure
he
race.
does.
He never admits to participating in a drag
Okay,
race.
well, let's do this. Let me get James.
It's tough saying I wanted to outdistance him and get around him, or I wanted to, let's say I wanted to get around you and I wanted to outdistance you. All right, like if the cop says, why'd you pass him up like that? If I say, oh, I wanted to outdistance him, now you're on the hook for racing. It
I
doesn't
think
make
that's a little
sense.
misleading because one says that he was outdistancing, the other says he was going side by side when they both speak to the officer.
Well, they both have to be attempting to outdistance each other. That's how a race works. That's why it mentions two or more. So the fact is.
They
is that
were.
If I were to say, if we were to
Okay,
say.
we're going run and run and run and run while people are waiting patiently. Let me get them out and then I'll let you argue more. But let me get them out because they've been patiently waiting. For what it's worth, though, I think that they. Okay, hi, Jim.
There's no race.
I've got Miss Joya.
Okay, okay,
So we were back in Joya. The state had offered PTI.
Okay.
She had taken the anti-theft class, paid her $50, hadn't sent me the certificate.
where's she now?
She's present, but she's got a very young child in the hallway. I'm just asking for a week or two.
I'm not giving you 2 weeks. The case is 350 days. She's taken off multiple times. We've reinstated her bond.
Yes.
She doesn't have it now. She can get into her email. I mean, really.
Well, she has to relog in. She will pay the $50 and get it done.
Oh, she hasn't paid it then.
Well,
I thought you said she did pay
originally. She paid, completed it
She has until Monday.
Monday.
Let her know if it's not done Monday, I'm gonna roll her day for day.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right,
Or do you want to find for?
ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You're gonna have to,
Just the last name,
you have to
please.
shoot up.
Okay,
You bonded out.
let me see. Schuler,
Yes, sir.
come up,
All right.
around this way. Every time you pick up a new case, we will do the same thing. I'm going to revoke it, double, triple, or quadruple. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So as far as the trespass is concerned, you are not to go back to where this trespass allegedly was also where the burglar of a building, also no going back. You're also not to be in possession of any weapons. You violate these conditions, then I will revoke your bond and put you back in. The next time I'm going to triple or quadruple your bonds. Do you understand? Tell me, was the burglary of a building, the attempted, was that in the middle of the night?
The
And-
attempted burglary.
Mm-hmm. And is it the same location as the prior burglary from July of last year? Philip, I'll hit you up next.
They're both on.
Judge.
They're both on Bondon Road. It looks like they're different addresses. I need to confirm, I would need to confirm and look at the map to see how close together they were. And
The prior burglary of the building with this one is the same location,
the prior burglary of the building.
correct?
Yes, Your Honor, it's the same location.
Mr. Schuler, I'm now going to put a GPS monitor on your ankle and I am now giving you a curfew. I do not want you out past 9 p.m. Do you understand? You're not to go within 1,000 feet of where either of these burglaries were alleged to have occurred or the trespass location. You violate these conditions, it's just not going to go well for you. Do you understand me? No. You can talk to your lawyer, but nothing good happens at 2 in the morning. Don't go out. Mr. Schuler, I'm telling you what your conditions are. Do you understand? I'm going to protect my community at all costs. You endanger it, it's not going to go well for you. And I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that it is protected. Do you violate these conditions?
No, but that burglar was.
I'm not. Do you really want to be held in contempt? Okay. This is not an argument. This is not we get to discuss what's going on. You are now on your second case. You've picked up an attempted burglary of a building where there was a prior burglary of a building. Don't go near. Do you understand? I will have you sign a reset. You'll get with Veronica for your bond conditions and then we'll let you go.
It's this way. Goes from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Right. Waive all fees, please.
Let's file.
Hold on. Okay, Philip.
Good morning.
Yeah. Tell me.
Needs to offer sentence. He wants a pharmacy license.
I didn't hear you.
All right, go ahead and sign for your reset.
Dan Corrigan.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, man, what's up?
I'm doing well. How you doing? That's really interesting that
Okay.
you got some stuff from previous judge. I have Alfredo Rodriguez.
Yes, where are we going?
Okay, FSGI, we're waiting on the RIP call, okay? And then on the DWI, it's under 0.15, it's a 0.14. He picked it up in January. I'm trying to get a PTI on that. So we're just waiting on approval.
Second judge.
I mean, this case is, 9 months
Yeah,
old.
yeah, I checked if there was a RIP done. I checked this morning, there's nothing, but
Okay. So on Rodriguez, I'm going to give you a week to get the RIP done.
Yes, sir.
That's it. We go forward without the RIP if you don't have it.
Yes, Judge.
If they don't want to be found, that's on them, but
Absolutely.
it's at 213 days. I just don't care. We're going forward.
Yes, Judge.
Judge,
I'm setting this off a week, Dan, because I'm getting.
yeah, I'm going to be out of the country next week. We do the following week.
What day do you want?
I don't care. The following Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay, I want you to start working on the packet as well. I'm not going to hold this open for another 180 days and reward it.
No, I know that. Yeah, no, I'm just waiting on, I think the packet might have been turned in already. We're just waiting on approval.
Nothing's turned in now, so we will give you 2 weeks.
Okay.
At the end of that time, your client needs to be here with the stuff turned in, okay?
You got it, Judge. What day is that going to be?
April 21st through the 23rd.
Okay,
You pick it.
22nd. Split it.
Cheers.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Take care.
So they got to get a RIP done on the FSGI, and then he's going to have the packet turned in because he's applying for PTI on the DWI.
Is there a mitigation or application?
Yeah, you're gonna need mitigation because he picked up a new case, Daniel, so,
Okay, okay, we'll get it done.
okay, thanks, bud.
All right, thank you, Alan. Take care.
Okay. Philip,
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
I got you.
Perfect. I turned off my video in case that was eating up my bandwidth. Mr. Guerrero wants to accept the state's offer. He just has a couple of questions. He's got a pharmacy license, but he's not been able to find work in his trade while this case has been pending. So he's working at Walmart, not making a whole lot of money. He wanted to know if the court would waive the state traffic fine.
Wants to know if what?
The court will waive the state traffic fine.
Yes, yeah, I will. It's a first, right?
Perfect. Perfect.
Yes,
Yes,
we
sir.
usually do on first offenses.
And then perfect. And then his only other question was the state office an ignition interlock. He wanted to know if he could do the in instead of the vertical bed.
I need you to talk a little bit louder.
Judge, can you hear- if he could switch the ignition interlock to a portable, and how many times a day he'd need to blow his through.
He's gonna have an interlock. Does he have a license?
Let me run it down, just see if it's eligible. I believe he has one, I don't know if it's eligible.
Say it again?
I believe he has one, I'm not sure if it's eligible.
Let's see.
Yeah, he wants to know if he can switch for the portable. He prefers the portable.
No. I mean, he's got to have an interlock. If he's gonna drive, he needs the interlock. I'm not gonna give him, I mean, I want to make sure that it's probably easier for him anyways as a interlock, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I think we can still write that up.
Yeah. You want me to write it up?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead, write it up. All right, so I guess just if you want to explain everything to your client, just let me know when you're done, and then we'll have him come up and sign everything.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, man.
I'll be back.
Okay, thanks. Yours is gonna take a bit longer. Tiffany, do you have something quick?
I think it's good. I
Tell me.
haven't had a chance to talk to state yet. I have Marengo Guerrero on docket today.
With an O?
Oh. Okay.
In jail or, yeah, I see it, okay. What do you want to do?
I don't know if the state's had a chance to review some things that I provided to them at the last day.
The case is 200 days, so it's now or never.
What's the trial schedule looking like in the school? Right there.
If you said it, we're going though. I'm not going to take any plea bargains on at the day of or the day before. No. If you want to set it, we'll set it, but we're going to go. Hate it when we have to, we're just waste everybody's time and this and that and just trying to buy more time. Just, we're at 200 days. If you want to set it and set it, we're going to go.
So, I don't. You want to talk, or you can't have, I'm not sure what's going on. I just got raised on this, so it wasn't my history, but I can talk to you about it.
I'll give you till next week.
Okay.
Okay? Pick a day next week, but that day is plea or trial. And
That
you
day is-
plea, it's plea or trial on that day because you're over
Plea or
200.
trial.
Plea or trial, correct. What?
When you say plea or trial, you mean plea or start picking a jury that day?
No,
Oh.
we set it for trial.
Oh,
Right.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw you on the spot in a week, man. Come on.
It's
No, but we need to know.
Do a little in-
No, we're not gonna, come on, we're not obtuse. We need to, at some point, we need to put so you're now 200. I'm gonna give them, next week,
Because I
you
have some
pick it.
motions filed that they probably need to review and some information. That's
Sure,
specific.
but it's now or never. So at the next setting, it's plea or trial for both of you. If you're not ready, then we're going regardless. I don't care.
Yes, Judge.
So,
And what about the client's appearance? That
If-
he's here, that's.
great. If he wants to accept something, then he's gotta be here. If you're setting up a trial, they don't need to be here.
Okay.
But, Orego, do you speak English? Come up. Around. You know, I have enough drama in my life. I don't need any more. I really don't. So I don't like to play games either. If you want to go to trial, then we're happy to do that for you. But I'm not going to sit here and you try to go to trial and then we got to plead on the day before trial, the day of trial. No. If you said it, we are going to go. I'm going to put you to trial kicking or screaming. By next week, you need to get with your lawyer. You guys need to decide on what you want to do, make an informed decision. So go through all the evidence, go through everything that they have. So when you come back, you either accept the plea bargain agreement. If you don't want it, you don't have to, but we will set up a trial and then we will go to trial. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You guys pick the day next week. I don't care. And then good luck.
Okay, thank you. I'm
Thank
happy
you.
to see you.
Please.
It's a bond condition set for tomorrow.
Okay.
You need the cross number.
What is it?
60
Okay.
1250.
On Lopez.
No, that's right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. The client is here now. I'll just give you. Do the bond condition.
Lopez, come up. What is the one thing we told you not to do?
Pick up another case.
Right. And you now picked up a felony. I'm revoking your bond now. Etch goes with you. Unacceptable.
You're not just for content. The incident leading up to the penalty charge or for your bond conditions.
You're saying this happened beforehand?
For your.
Hold on.
Just happened to arrest him now. Also, the last time we wanted him to get driver's license and get a job.
It didn't happen before. It happened in February. February 14th, 2026, did then and there pick up a burglar of a habitation? No, it happened after. Our case is from January.
Yes, sir, and I was saying that it was after the bond condition security. He happened before, it was before, so he didn't go pick up the violation after you gave the bond condition.
The most recent bond conditions were on January 29th, and the offense occurred on February.
We gave him bond conditions in January. Right? He picked up the case a month after. No. Bye-bye. Picked up a burglary habitation. Really? Hey, now, Veronica, GPS monitor with a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. No drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. That's it for now. Thanks. Almost. I got one more, Mike. Kavita.
Hi, Judge. Just a quick question on the bond conditions for Alexis Fisher. And sorry, Judge, I'm in the holdover. The bond conditions on Alexis Fisher, is that going to be through pretrial?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because I want to make sure she's not using any alcohol or illegal substances. Yeah.
Okay.
And that she's taking her medication and then no weapons.
Yes, Judge. I have prescriptions that I can provide to pretrial.
Yeah. Okay, good. And then I'll reinstate it.
Okay. And does
Wait, what's
pretrial
your
need
cause
any?
number?
Cause number is 2611719.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So did you get that cause number? Veronica, did you get it or no?
So it's just, making sure that she is, eating her medication.
Take medication.
Her alcohol and her firearms or.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's right there.
Okay, thanks, Kavita.
Thank you.
And Judge, we have a couple of conditions in your here, waiting this line.
Got it. Okay, Michael, you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks for being patient.
No problem.
So at the end of the day, you know, I don't care about extraneous stuff. I don't care about what anyone thinks of this, what anyone thinks of that. My concern are what is happened and what is stated. And here, the fact is that we have one outdistancing another, right? And at some point, they do end up side by side.
The thing is that, Your Honor, both of those actions, outdistancing another vehicle, is not a violation of the transportation code. It's not a violation. It's not,
Okay, but they did it with the intent to do it in a competitive manner.
we don't know that.
Why?
That would be, bringing in stuff that we don't know.
Why?
What we know is that the officer never witnessed the two of them lining up from a point side by side, whether this is a roll race, a moving, like rolling drag race, or what they call a dig race, which is like where they're stopped on the side of the road.
It doesn't have to be though.
But the requirement for both of those are examples of drag races. What makes them significant, what makes them a drag race is that they start from a point side by side. It's not that eventually.
Show me that somewhere.
It's in the code.
I'm looking at the information, what they're charged with. In the information?
Well, in the code, like in the code for racing. For a drag race, it specifically pledges a drag race in the two-way part of the complaint. But if you take a look at the code definition of a drag race, it has to start from a point side by side. It's not, eventually they got to a point side by side. Or, it has to be driving from a point side by side, whether they were stopped or moving, then they accelerate, and then they attempt to outdistance each other. None of those three things have to occur. 1, 2, 3 in that order. It can't be like, element 1 happened.
There's no, I'm looking at the code now. Okay, hold on.
For the drag race, the definition of a drag race. 2 or more vehicles from a point side by side.
So drag race means the operation of 2 or more vehicles from a point side by side at accelerating speeds. It doesn't say they have to be stopped.
No, they don't have to be stopped.
Right.
They can be driving next to each other at accelerating speed. Or they have to be driving, but they have to start from a point side by side. Whether they are.
It doesn't say that in the definition.
No, but
it doesn't say that in the definition.
Right, they don't have to be moving and they don't have to be stopped. That's not what we're not arguing what kind of drag race this is. There are 2 different types of drag race. There's a roll race, which is when both cars are moving.
I don't care. Then
there's a dig race, which is like the one that we see, like in Greece, where they're stopped from a point side by side. They're stopped and then they accelerate. There's a roll race, which is where they're both moving at 30 miles an hour. They line their bumpers up and then they signal, whatever.
Michael, there are more types of racing.
There are
than
more types of
just
racing.
2.
That is true.
Theoretically, 2 cars can be right next to each other. And if they decide at that point to start racing in a competitive manner to outdistance, then that's a race. It is a point side by side at accelerating speeds in a competitive attempt.
They have to start from it's a one.
It doesn't say that in the definition. It doesn't say you have to start anywhere.
Your Honor, the way it is written, because you have element 1, then element 2, and then element 3.
Show me where in the definition says you have to start.
from a point side by side. So
It
if they
doesn't say
said-
start.
Right, but then why wouldn't the law have been written, well, they can go in and manner in which.
So that-
And then
so
if
the
they line up,
exact-
and then if they get into then if they line up, and then it's racing.
For the
No,
exact
Your Honor,
proposition
that's-
that, listen.
What you described is everybody who's lined up in a 2-lane road and who accelerates at a green light. You just described racing.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes.
You
If
just did.
if they intend to accelerate in a competitive attempt to
If
outdistance,
Sean and
then
I
yes.
Are at the light at Franklin and we'll say Texas or Franklin. and-
No, stop
Right,
it.
and-
Stop
and
with the
like
light.
turn green,
Stop
and
with
I
the
say,
light.
You know what? I don't know.
Michael,
Right, but.
you're
I'm
assuming facts and evidence. Don't start at a light.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm just saying that the way that that it's being looked at is it's the equivalent of if he and I were next to each other at a light and I go and I. press
You and
the
this
gas.
freaking light. Stop with the light.
Okay,
Enough with the
Any point, I'll just say at a point, like, let's say the two of us are next to each other on the.
driving
on the road.
Right.
And
Yes.
You both accelerate in a
Let's just say
competitive
I
mental
accelerate.
distance.
let's just say I accelerate in a manner in which to outdistance him. We're now on the hook for racing.
No.
Under.
No.
your-
If he did not specifically intend to do that, then he is not racing. You may be racing,
Neither
but
of
he's
them.
not.
Both of them did not admit to that behavior. One admitted,
One admitted, the other one admit through display.
I don't know if we can say that they admitted through display because we're.
Your actions, your spoken word doesn't have to do it, but your actions may display what you intend.
And the actions that were witnessed by the officer are not enough for racing. The officer never saw them from a point side by side. At any point, the officer never witnessed it. So as far as what the display of whatever action that the officer witnessed was never on display for them to assume that action or intent.
As far as probable cause goes, I think there's enough of that. If he wants to argue that at a trial or something like that, or motion suppressed or something, that's a different story.
What exactly did he see, if
He
anything?
observed officer witnessed motor vehicle 1, outdistance motor vehicle 2 to prevent motor vehicle from passing that motor vehicle. Also known as a quote race. During the race between them, officer heard the high RPMs, initiated traffic stop. And then after he speaks to the
But he didn't see them side by side. He just sees one outdistancing another.
Yes, Judge, pulls them both over. One says that he was outdistanced.
No. Stop, don't bring other crap, you're starting to bring other stuff in it.
Okay. What we have from the DENS, Judge, is two cars on radar going 115 miles an hour past the officer, sees one outdistance the other at 115, pulls them both over, and then starts speaking with them.
He's assuming.
Assuming.
He's assuming because at the speed, which really does suck. I mean, I'll argue with you there. I mean, I won't argue with you that it sucks, but I mean, theoretically here,
I want to separate.
did he?
I want to separate the three issues because there are three simultaneous issues that our counsel is presenting. The first is saying that the self-declarative part of the paragraph about the outdistancing on the side by side, that it wasn't translated, or the note that it wasn't translated is, again, that may be a suppression issue or trial issue down the line for the purposes of probable cause. And what is the DIMS and what he swore by, it does declare that one co-defendant stated that side by side, which is input into the record. And the other is that they were trying to outdistance each other. The cumulative effect of the co-defendants does establish both. However, if it turns out that one is and one is not, then at that point, I would argue that he would have to recuse himself from one case because he's essentially making one culpable to make one innocent. So ironically, that would be
Your Honor, neither one is culpable. If one person admits to one element and the other one So like admitting to one element of a three element offense.
Is it possible to have one?
Well, that was what he was arguing, is the whole thing about the light, if one is attempting to and the other isn't the other person, and that was his example.
But you have to have two cars doing it. Either way, the officer never saw
You
that from a
have
point
to
side by
have
side.
two cars.
You have to have two. So you have one out distancing. and
Oh,
one
well, let him
distancing.
finish, Michael. Hold on.
So that's part one. Part two is that, because I had time, because this went on for a while, there is case law from San Antonio stating that how he's interpreting the point doesn't necessitate a starting point. He is interpreting it, but he's adding language that's not in the text.
No, right. I
So
think
I
we're
think
past that. We're past
that.
that.
In terms of the point is that from the officer, where he does notate the location of the offense, which is established in the DIMS, it's not outside the fact pattern, is that is the starting point or the point from which the racing is defined. And the third part is, well, actually, two of them are kind of blended together, but in terms of them violating transportation code by way of investigation, that doesn't create a no fault cause retroactively. So there was enough suspicion to start it, and once they admitted it upon investigation, that established no probable cause. As for interpretation translation issues, again, that's not noted here, and if he's arguing that, that should be either a suppression motion or a motion to quash, but the officer isn't here to testify, he's swearing by these statements. And so unless this is something else, it's not appropriate at this stage of the case.
As far as case law from a lesser city like San Antonio, I don't think it's binding on this court.
I don't think Bear County is like that.
That being said, what it is that the officer never said it. Neither client admitted to driving side by side. And if this has to go to a suppression issue.
What did he say? What exactly does the officer say?
So the co-defendant who admitted he was traveling side by side with the other motor vehicle driven by the first defendant.
The other one.
The defendant admitted he was attempting to outdistance the motor
Okay,
vehicle.
no, so is this one that he said he was side by side?
Yes, sir.
So what I think is when we do get the video, and the affiant here says, I communicated, like he makes it seem very light. He was the one that asked him. And then we later hear that it is a bilingual deputy. Even when, as far as like the having to recuse, when we get that, if we get that audio, I don't believe I think what it'll say is the officer asking him, were they together? Like, meaning, like, we don't, so I think if we have to wait to do this as a suppression, maybe we don't find probable cause today and we get the audio and.
No, I don't want to, because if I find probable cause, I need to put conditions on it.
I don't think that there's probable cause. The officer, like I said, the officer really needs to see the side by side.
Michael, I will say that there's a huge difference between probable cause versus beyond a reasonable doubt.
Absolutely.
And I think that given the totality, I think that now,
really,
had there been no statement from.
I think this should have been a reckless driving case and not a racing as far as speed goes. But
I think it's
what we're
6 1/2, you know what I mean?
And I don't think so, because it's being played as a drag race, and the officer never admitted to seeing two vehicles side by side. He just said he heard them accelerating, and then he saw one drive off faster than the other. That might be.
But I think that you can take other things into account to
speeding on the freeway is not a race made.
You don't see a murder being committed, but you look at all the facts surrounding it, I mean.
This is hardly a murder case, Ron.
I don't know. I think that there's enough to go forward. It's a difference between beyond a reasonable doubt, but can you bring up, Tony? The two gentlemen, do you mind bringing them up? Hey, have you looked to see if they have licenses?
They do. You're right.
They both do?
They're both out.
Gentlemen, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. As much as your lawyer argued to the tooth, did a wonderful job, but I do think that there is enough to go forward with. As a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to participate in these types of activities again. If I find that you drive in this manner, put our public in danger, or drive at a speed of like this again, I will put you in jail. Do you understand? I will revoke your bond. If you endanger my county, then I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid license, Texas driver license. You must also maintain liability insurance as well. If you do not have insurance in your name, do not drive. Because both of you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearances. You do not have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with him and he'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. For now, we will just have you sign your reset. I'm gonna have you take a seat. We get your bond conditions. Once you sign them, at that point, you'll be free to go. Please. Now, Michael.
Yes, sir.
I'll say this. If you are able to find some kind of case law that says that I shouldn't take into account what the officer says, then come back and I'll talk.
That would be the most
You know,
groundbreaking
but-
criminal offense.
You know,
Slower,
but-
ever.
Really.
No, absolutely. You're
As a
right.
totality, I
I've got to take a look
think.
at it. I really think it's probably more of a suppression issue because I do think that there is a misinterpretation of what was said by the bilingual
I'm happy to do it.
interpreter. Because it's like saying, like let's say I pick up a TV that I see on the side of the road and I think that it's
I understand.
And then the cops come 2 weeks later and say, did you take that TV? And I said, yeah, there's a TV on the side of the road and I took it. And then they write down that in the offense report that I took it. And then they say, well, he admitted to theft. No, I admitted to.
I understand.
Off.
I understand.
So.
Come, if you find something
Right.
there, but come back. We can redo it anytime. Okay?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Very
Are
good.
you ready? Thank you for being patient.
I was not patient.
You are.
I was not patient at
okay.
all. I was
Hi.
a train wreck.
No, but that's what this job is, you know?
I agree. True.
It's what we love to do. Argue.
True.
Right. Okay,
I have
anyways.
Mr. Lyons, I'm
Okay.
talking today. I'm asking for a 1 week reset. We just got a PTI office day. That's a meeting time, so just.
Yeah, or fine. 1 week.
Yeah, next week.
Okay, all right.
Just got a day.
That's okay. I'm giving you a week.
That's it.
Okay. Hi, Al. How are you?
Those conditions.
Yeah, no reckless driving, no racing, street takeovers, donuts, no driving without a license and insurance.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Suleiman, on today's docket, SCLEMANI,
Jail or bond?
bond.
Sorry, what line?
Okay, how's Mr. Soleimani?
Your Honor.
We haven't seen him for a while.
He's been coming.
Okay, great.
He has been coming.
Ryan?
Your Honor, I'm trying to figure out the best fit of his office. I think the language barrier to coming into the problem, and I think I'm going to need to set up an interpreter. I can probably do the back services, but I think I'm going to need to set up an.
Ask Victoria for it. I'm happy to do it.
Because the issue I'm having is that we're having conversations in court, and then it's not translating. And he's saying, yes, yes, yes.
He's just saying what you want to
And the
hear.
last time I had one of his friends, we got a friend on the phone who spoke English, who I think was able to communicate it well, but I haven't received anything.
You've been asking for PTI stuff or what?
Yeah, this is a mitigation.
Okay, so why don't we, I don't care whatever day you want, just pick a day and then we'll ask for the interpreter. Just make sure we get the right one. That is it Swahili?
That's why, yes.
Yeah, whatever day you want.
Okay.
We'll have them come back and then hopefully it'll be more fruitful then.
Okay.
And then from now on, let's schedule it every single time.
Every single, yes, sir.
Right, so that we never have a day. And then if you need more money for interpretive purposes, just come back and I'll give you money, like investigator expenses or whatnot, and I'll give you money for,
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
okay? For sure.
I like your approach to that.
Michael does everything for the max.
All right, you want to, let's put the hands up, huh? So we can get them out.
Okay. Johnson?
Ms. Johnson? Go ahead and give me your signature, signing your bond. Yes. Yeah, you ready? Yes. Let's go. You don't have to give different shoes that you want. Mr. Davis? Next, okay, you don't have to here, because they want to be a training, it's a copy of.
I'm creating a exact.
Okay, I'll change which one is heading. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, yeah, I'll let her know. And she'll give me the, and she'll give me the. One time, getting this engine. Oh, no. Please say
Yeah.
I have a Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
His name is Jonovich.
Okay.
Well, I understand what you want, 911 call. And also my understanding is that the witness has been trying to get in contact with the state. I provided the state with the witness's new updated phone number, so the state.
What say you?
Trying to get caught up, Judge.
I was talking to Mark about it.
Everyone.
Tell me about the 911.
Your already requested it and he's not come back yet.
I mean, we're getting, it's at 190 days old, I guess. Should we just do a 10-day discovery hearing
Can I just follow up with our admin right now to see if he,
right now?
I mean, I'll email him right now.
Okay, can you wait a couple minutes and let's see? No. I'm ready to just, it's 190 days old. It's time to put this baby to bed. We're not gonna just keep continuing to reset it and reset and reset it. They either get it or they don't. But, I mean, if we set it away, I'm gonna set it for 10-day discovery hearing. Just, hey! Stop! Move. Do you have anything else, Ryan?
No, what happened when I was there and you said 2 cases, but I come back, I'll have. That's it.
But I emailed our admin to see if he.
Okay, do you have offers on this case now?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. We'll set it for 10-day discovery hearing today. Okay, your guy needs to be here next time. Put offers on the case. We need to know what you guys want to do at the next setting. By then, it's clear trial at the next setting. If you don't have it, then, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Veronica, I have a BVR on Torres. They never send me, it's in my queue. They never send me an email with regard to it. Yeah, do you mind seeing what that's going on so that we can tell everybody to come? They filed the BVR report, but there's no email, so I can email everyone, you know?
Can I get this? That's it.
Are you ready? It's 2604662. Mr. Butler, are you ready? Hey.
Yeah, I don't really think that this is something that the state needs to get terribly involved in. I have a client.
Just the last name.
Robinson.
Robinson.
Not on document today.
Okay, what's your cause number?
Case number is 2602329. She currently has a handheld device.
Okay.
And first offender actually worked in Napa, you know, never been in trouble before. Has a handheld device, and we're now asking to switch it to the vehicle.
Sure. Just let Veronica.
May I do a no sign?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, we'll waive the signature?
Yes.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're the recent one, I need to know.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Judge, I had a couple more conditions.
Okay.
Good, so.
Larios Chavez.
Gary. Go ahead.
Okay, come over here.
No.
I checked on the BVR on Torres, it looks like the officer sent him to report 6 speeding tickets, so we haven't let him know.
Got it. Great. Thanks.
Almost ready.
No, I'm asking you to mind.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, kind of a weird case.
Child is in this. You don't say what's on.
What's the cause number, if you don't mind? 260.
1250.
Sorry.
Um, 5001. Hi, Taylor. How are you, man? I'll send it for you. I don't have it yet, or maybe I have signed it. Hold on.
My client just needs.
Sure, of course. I think I already signed it. I think so.
I don't do it. Sean Moses.
I was trying to look at how it's seen, because there's no people that should be able to oversee things. And it's just like. I know. I was like,
Hey, you ready?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, Joe.
How are you, man?
I'm doing well. I've been around.
Drama, man.
Sean. I have a DeAndre Thompson.
Okay.
It's an interesting case. You don't see many of these around. I've never seen one. It's an operating.
Oh, we get these quite a bit, actually. Mhm. Yeah.
I wanted to address PC on it because.
Okay.
I do.
Go for it.
On November 27, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer observed that the vehicle was traveling at a high rate of speed and with an expired temporary tag. Officer was traveling 45 in a 35 zone, and the vehicle passed by at a high rate of speed. A traffic stop was conducted, and the sole occupant of the vehicle was identified as defendant. Officer ran the record of the temporary tag, and it returned to be expired, but no vehicle info. Officer removed the pin, and the return showed the vehicle to be salvaged. Defendant stated he knew the vehicle had a salvage title.
So here's my problem. The defendant can operate this vehicle. He's a dealer, authorized dealer to do so. They have.
How do we know that? I don't even know that's the law.
I think it's one of the elements of the case is that he can't be a dealer. So the officer should include that in his investigation. Are you a dealer? No.
I would venture a guess that probably 99%, if that is law, because I have no idea, wouldn't even know that. I don't know.
It's in the statute that he's charged under, that you can't be a dealer. Unless, it's actually in the complaint, unless you're a dealer, and it says the defendant is not a dealer. He is a dealer, that's why he has the salvage, that's why he has the title in the car. The officer should ask this person.
Wouldn't the dealer know and have also probably the wherewithal to say, hey, oh, by the way, I'm a dealer, this exception applies to me.
I don't think.
And just,
I don't think that's part of the law. I mean, yeah, sure, but is that a requirement under the law? No, it's the requirement.
I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know whether.
I'm just looking at the complaint as it's charged and it says defendant is not a dealer. And there's nowhere in the PC that says he's not a dealer.
Am I supposed to assume that he's a dealer?
I think they're asking you to assume that he's not a dealer. You're supposed to assume that he's not a dealer. It's like being pulled over for.
Sure, but you're telling me he's a dealer. How do I know
don't even
that?
have to prove that, Judge. I'm saying they have to prove he's not.
And if he shows us that he's a dealer, we can work the case out.
But as it stands in the DIMS, there's nothing in the DIMS that says he's not a dealer. They have to prove he's not a dealer. And there's nothing in there that says he's not.
Your
The
Honor,
officer doesn't ask him questions about whether he's a dealer, doesn't investigate whether he has a license as a dealer, or anything like that.
I don't believe I believe that would be a trial issue. The defendant did not state that he was a dealer. Officer asked if he knew the title was salvage, and he said he knew. He had an opportunity to tell the officer that he was a dealer and he could be driving the vehicle, and he didn't. I believe we have enough.
He didn't have, he was never asked. He never asked.
But he could have, if he knew the vehicle was salvage, he could have stated that.
Let me take a look because that's news to me. I have to take a look and I've got to talk and I got to research it myself. And then, I mean, you also show me where they have an affirmative duty to prove that he's not a dealer because I've not
It's an
seen that
element of the
before.
case. It's an element of the statute. I'll look at the statute too,
Here,
Judge.
let me see.
But it's in the complaint as it's charged. It says, and the defendant is not a authorized dealer. Or.
Are you still waiting for the nollie? So,
Yeah, I was gonna wait.
is it? Okay, let me sign it real quick and get him out of here.
Am I making sense, Judge?
Yes, of course. Okay, done. What part of the statute are you looking at, Earl?
This transportation code. 501.
0.0911? Is that it? It says here, a person who owns a salvaged motor vehicle 2 may not operate, register, or permit the operation of the motor vehicle on a public highway in addition to any other requirement of law. Is entitled to possess, transport, dismantle, scrap, destroy, repair, construct, record a lien on, and sell, transfer any, release any, and may not operate. What, tell me what,
Judge, I was looking at the complaint, the state's complaint. I'm gonna find.
I don't see anywhere in the statutes anywhere that says anything about if you are,
I'm wondering
I mean,
why
if you
they-
own it.
I'm wondering why they included that as part of
See.
the elements of the complaint.
Oh,
Maybe I'm mistaken.
So then they're unlawfully while claiming title to a salvage motor vehicle, namely a yada, 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 while not being a manufacturer, importer, distributor, dealer, did intentionally knowingly operate a motor vehicle.
I'm assuming it's an element because of that language.
I mean, if you have proof otherwise, Mr. Mercer, show it to them. But
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not my duty, it's not my burden. If it's part of the complaint, I assumed it was an element of the case, which makes it their burden to prove that it's not, which is kind
I
of
don't-
weird.
yeah, I don't think so, though. I mean, I think that we just look at the elements of the offense. Have they been satisfied? And there's nothing in there as part of the elements that says he has to be any one of those. You can, I mean, you can't even drive it at all.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I'll do some research on it.
Weirder things have happened at intake.
Yes, sir.
I don't, yeah.
Thank you. That's
course.
all. That's all.
Okay.
Reset.
So yeah, just reset it and then if you have proof of them, I mean, they're always willing to,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Thank you.
for sure.
Hey, Judge, real quick, things that defendant to wait on to come up is there, were you gonna sign the motion to withdraw, so I'm reporting for?
Well, no, now it's too late because the lawyer's gone.
Well, the Spanish will be,
And then it's already 12 o'clock. Are we gonna,
Martin is the Spanish attorney today, you said he was hanging around.
okay, I guess just, do you have, the motions have been filed?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll grant it and if you want to appoint him then.
Oh.
Okay. Hi, thank you for being patient. Hi,
Busy day?
always.
Always,
It's
always.
okay, but that's the nature of the beast, right?
Yes. I've got two people on the docket, Adriana Hernandez.
Okay,
The blood results came back on March 2nd, I believe. So we.
you're getting
we wanna
close.
Pursue a PCI if possible.
Yes, we'll give you 30 days, but you got to be at the next setting. Please have everything turned in.
Okay, we'll do that.
Who's next?
Chelsea Davis. I don't know if I need to first name that one.
You're getting old on that one too. That's 166. So same thing, if you guys want to apply for BTI, is discovery complete on both?
I'm looking at David right now, Judge.
I believe it is. You got blood results on it and.
Okay, so keep on.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So we'll give you 30 days on both, but if you want to do the PTI, if not, they got to be here to take care of the case and then.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do
okay.
it. Thank you, Anna.
So 30 days on both of hers. If they're applying, everything has to be submitted. And then they got to be here at the next setting. Okay, Philip.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to let the court and prosecution know we still haven't seen those papers. I keep checking the portal.
Guerrero,
Yes, sir.
did you file the plea paperwork?
I'll file it right now, Judge.
Okay. Have you already explained everything to him regardless?
I can't go over the papers without the papers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, they're filing it right now, Philip.
Thank you.
Sorry,
No worries.
we've been busy.
I can help. Judge, I need to be of assistance.
No, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's Neil, by the way. Hey, Neil, come on up.
Hey, Judge.
How are you, man?
Good. Mr. Saldana.
Saldana, jail or bond?
Bond, but, was approaching to see if he needs to amend any of his bond conditions.
Did he just get out or something?
No, I think, yeah. About a month or so, months to be bonded out. He got out on the 11th.
Yeah, normally we would do no contact. Looks like a protective order is in place now.
I sent them an AMP.
Okay,
I know it doesn't mean much of anything, but at least
Well,
it gives them the guidance or whatever. I did,
sure.
for what it's worth, after, I did get a strict probation on it.
Do we know whether the complaining witness wants to have contact with him? Sean,
Checking it out, Judge.
please.
The spoke with her yesterday. So I already previously submitted the affidavit on prosecution a couple weeks ago, I think maybe.
Mr. Saldana, as a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to have any weapons in your possession, ammunition, not to have any threatening or harassing contact with the complaining witness. If you violate these conditions, if you pick up a new case, I will put you in jail. No more PR bonds. I will protect my community at all costs. Do you understand? Okay,
The recall says that she wants him back home, that she wants.
so we'll do the no threatening or harassing, no weapons. If you don't mind filing that, Sean.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria, then we'll have you take a seat. What's your question?
Does that mean that I can go back home?
We'll amend the order for protection that so that you can go home, but understand what is threatening, harassing, doesn't matter what you think. I could give a rat's ass what you think. It's what she perceives. If you start bawling up and is that threatening, harassing? It is, and it can land you in jail. Don't pick up a new case. Otherwise, I'm going to go bananas on your bond. I don't know what kind of relationship you have with her, but if you're constantly butting heads, you're the one that needs to be careful. Do you understand? Okay.
Thank you.
So we'll have him sign a reset and then
Perfect.
Can I have a copy of them all?
Right this way, what was the date next? What time?
Saldana. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Carolyn.
Second.
Good afternoon. Your
Hey,
Honor,
good morning.
good morning. I'm approaching, it's an off docket. My client is in the DWI PTI program and his officer, he's over the 6 months mark there. The officer approved for his device to be removed, but I have to approach on it.
That, I don't know. You need to get with the DA's office, Carolyn, to see what the contract says. I don't just take it off just to take it off. It depends what the contract says. The DA's office has to be in okay with it. We don't just because the defendant
That's what
wants
I
it
thought.
off. You know, there's a
That's what I
contract that
said.
he signs and he's got to live to that agreement.
That's what I said, but I just
So
wanted to at least approach and give him the same
find out
answer.
what the state's position is and then, I would talk to Henry
Okay,
and then reach out to him and see what he says. And then when you get a response, just let me know.
okay, will do. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Ms. Jones,
Yes, Judge.
good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
The last name on your guy, what's his last name again?
Nolasco, Judge.
Blasco, okay.
So, his bond was revoked, and I believe you wanted his TRAS to be reassessed to see whether inpatient was more appropriate.
Still in process, and so there wasn't.
He was still in processing, so we couldn't get it done, but it's scheduled for tomorrow morning.
Okay, Judge. Then in that case, would it be best to roll Mr. Nolasco to Friday or next week?
Yes,
So Wednesday, the 15th.
or how about Wednesday?
Wednesday works, Judge.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. Take
All
care.
right. You too. All right.
Do you want to go to the list?
That we got any sent those.
Okay, it's sent, Philip.
Zephyr Valero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. I'll go over that with him.
All right, Judge, top of one, also here and has a felony on the warrant.
That 1001.
Top of two, Zephyr Rain, also here.
2501. Same top of three,
Yes, Judge. Good bond posted.
10,002.
Geo.
Yeah, right now.
Section is looking at forms, Butler. It was an.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah, I even found. She got.
Okay, who's next?
Top of 11, did we get this, Mr. Morales? Hernandez, Aiden. Judge, bottom of 16 was the position for non-disclosure. It was on docket last week and the state is opposed.
Huh, really?
What's the name?
McClaskey. I had no one from their office come here. Do people automatically think we're gonna grant stuff? I mean, really? You know, just, so let's do reset it, I guess, to maybe Monday and let them know that they have to be here. Otherwise, if they're not here, it gets denied.
For Hernandez, yes, Sean accepted the study, I will file.
Judge, bottom of 26.
Okay,
A for requires to appear. Fails.
10,002.
Theo,
Yep.
For Mr. Trivia, wait for the reading, is there anything else other than your bond conditions for me?
no, this phone was on.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 15,003.
Okay.
She's got 3. Okay, who's next?
Eight, Judge, after this plea, Herrera. I'll give him a copy. Yeah.
You know where your bond's gonna be on? Perfect. There. Oh, I think it's just asked. Oh, Judge, can I have the case before the court?
Of course.
Clause number when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
249
Okay,
4967. He's on probation for assault. He was supposed to get off on May 20th and he picks up a harassment. He was here yesterday. It was reset to Monday for him to hire an attorney. Do you want to, I have the motion prepared. Do you want to wait until Monday or?
yeah, we'll sign it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it? Oh, okay. Can I help you? You've been sitting there ever so patiently.
No, I have a client, Your Honor, and, I was just checking to make sure I didn't have it.
Go, don't, for the love of Pete, I didn't know that you were waiting for us, just go. No, I hate it, really, just go, you're good, don't worry. I used to hate it when people, when I was doing, I mean, you want me to change a light bulb? I'm just sitting here, really? Just go.
And Judge, I did want to talk to you about this. This is the motion journal that we did on Monday. So the council did not want to have his client's initials.
For refuse.
Well, I needed you to initial next to them. He already initialed next to them, and if I can have you sign off on each one of them. And I believe one of those documents does need one of your signatures.
You want me to sign by over here?
You can just, yes, this is honestly the first time I've gone through this, so I think if you just initial here, and then I'll put the date on them.
Anywhere else?
Yes, over there as well.
Okay, so.
And then, next page will be your signature. Yeah. And that should be it.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, I did have, for the purpose, for probation, they need to mark on their end if they're being true.
Is that everything, or was there a second one?
She didn't plead true.
Okay,
She pledged not true, and I found it, the allegation true.
okay.
Okay.
So she did not plead true.
Okay.
I don't know how, I mean, I don't know how else you would do it, but I mean, we went through a true hearing, which is not something that, you know, I mean, in all the years we've been doing this, how many have we actually?
That was the first one for me.
Yeah, see, right, it doesn't happen very often, but this one was just.
There's some conditions in the queue, Judge.
Got it. Get out of my court. Did you see that? Get out of my court.
Okay.
Sean Saldana?
I'm going to give you some picture for the state law condition. I don't know. That's the one. I'm going to give you.
Hey, Victoria. And then what about this gentleman over there?
Yes. That's the one I think you're right, reinstated. Is that in?
I think that's the one that I asked you about earlier.
Oh, right, okay.
Nina, didn't work it.
Who approached you about that?
So I got a call from, which is the JPC. I guess they didn't want to put him in jail is what happened. So they called us asking, will you reinstate? No. So she got a call from the JPC saying, hey, will you reinstate? And they just sent him over here. I know, right? It's like,
THA?
well, we need to do conditions as a suspended license case. I don't know the cause number anymore.
I have it.
Okay, what is it?
26.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
476.
Guys, I need one of you, please. And did you see that? 2612 476. Come up, Mr. Penrith. You missed court the last time, and I reinstated your bond today. This is the last time that this is going to happen. Do you understand? If you miss court again, I'm going to revoke your bond. I'm going to make it high, and you will go to jail. You were charged with driving on a suspended license. You were facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Is his license suspended at this point, or does he have one? Okay. Mr. Penrose, you do not have a driver's license. You are not allowed to drive. I don't care what you have to do in this life until you have a valid Texas driver license and a liability insurance in your name. Do not drive. Do you understand?
Yes.
I will not warn you again. I don't care that you drove here. I don't care that you need groceries. I don't care that a baby has to go to the hospital. There's nothing that you can justify getting into a car. If you do, it's just not going to go well for you. I'm literally just asking you to follow the law. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have you sign with me today. I promise. This is an affidavit that you're going to sign with me, promising us that you're not going to drive. Please do not drive. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No.
How are you supporting yourself now?
Sell junk iron.
You what?
I sell scrap iron.
Okay. What kind of income do you have monthly from that?
It varies, depending. Some weeks I can make 300, 400, it depends.
So this is what we'll do. It's now late in the day. I will send you home with an application for a court-appointed lawyer. When you come back, fill it out in its entirety. And then if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer, I'll appoint you one at the next setting. Do not miss court again and do not drive. You understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, come on.
Thank you.
There was an article that came out in the Chronicle yesterday that there are more and more drivers out there now just driving without insurance because the cost of car insurance has ballooned out of control. And it's absolutely nuts how expensive car insurance now. I mean, my wife and I were paying
Yes, sir.
nearly $4,000 a year. How on earth are people going to afford that? So, but nevertheless, it's the law, but
My parents just kicked me off of their insurance, so.
it's crazy. It's just and the younger you are, the more expensive it is. It's just, how do you expect people to have insurance when you're, yeah, no driving, please. So he needs to sign state's conditions.
Oh, and there. All right, go ahead and have a seat. They'll call you up shortly.
Once you sign our bond conditions, at that point, you'll be free to go, okay? Are you here with someone?
The attorney, Judge Andrea is supposed, well, she emailed that she was coming by for that defendant, that have the open warrant. And I she heard from her.
It's okay. It is what it is, but. Yeah, hey, you want to check on? I have two sets of bond conditions in the queue now on a Compost and a Levesque that were never signed by defendants.
Yeah.
Oh, they are signed. I need to do it. I'm sorry, it's my fault.
Yeah. I thought you were constantly just mentioned just since the all the dates and I haven't had to go in.
My question conditions and reclusion.
Okay. Feel how heavy this thing is. Watch out.
Like, oh, it is heavy. Where'd you get that from?
This is from Miss Duncan, who I guess her dad was a judge here a really, really long time ago. His name was Jimmy Duncan. And if you like talk to the old timers, they'll all tell you about it. But
It's like a thorium.
that was,
Oh, that's so, I saw the picture. I was like, that's so sweet.
but that's, you used to be able to smoke in here and
So you're gonna leave this stuff here, right? This look like
no,
it's
that, this, I'm
ancient.
gonna throw this away.
Where's this from? What?
I don't know. Are you guys ready? Let's,
I'm ready.
come on up, we'll have you sign.
It's a big weapon.
I was gonna, should I leave it like that?
Well, some might use it on. You gotta leave it.
Is that too
alone.
much of a weapon?
Yeah. Use it as a paperweight.
Sure.
Yeah, it's-
I didn't see this thing. This looks pretty cool too. I thought it was shooting the finger.
I don't know, maybe.
This looks so cool.
What are you
Just get it.
So maybe I should put his picture up here.
No, don't do that. Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I started off having a agreement.
Or maybe behind you as a
No,
memento.
that's- Yeah, I won't need it for you.
I mean,
I know, who cares? That's how they
why don't you put your judge behind it to pick it up? I know. It'll hold it up.
Judge, attorney needs to file the motion for communication permissions. Basis of probation.
What's the deal with the license fee?
That's, I guess it was his license. Hey, Philip! Do we have one? Do you have one? Okay, come on up, we'll have you sign it.
Judge, do you really know this or should we track it? I mean,
Yeah.
like, really heavy mountain.
Philip, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Can you also sign the state on conditions?
Yes, right now.
And Judge, I have noticed with Eduardo, his first language is Spanish, second language English. He understands, but it helps if you speak slowly.
If I what?
Speak slowly.
Oh, sure, of course.
It's the same for me in Spanish. If people start talking too quickly, I get lost.
Well, I don't.
I'm gonna negate your signature for this. No, conditions, and you go ahead and sign it.
And just have this. Okay, can you go ahead and sign over here, electronically?
Yeah, he was in court number 3. Judge Duncan was in court number 3. from 1957 to 1992. Holy moly.
Whoa.
Wow. He disposed of 150,000 cases.
Under stable conditions.
He had a reputation as one of the toughest, most efficient, and fairest judges in the county. I mean, isn't that an oxymoron?
What was his name, Judge?
Jimmy Duncan. Yeah. I remember hearing stories too.
Wow.
He would look at a video and I heard he was fair.
Yeah.
He was tough, fair. Okay. Mr. Guerrero, you speak English? Okay. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. It is elevated to a Class A misdemeanor. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You need to understand something very serious today. You're entering into a plea bargain agreement. This case will now go on your record. It will be there forever and a day. Every time you get pulled over, officers, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to look at who they're dealing with and they're going to see a DWI. If they come up to your window, they smell alcohol or they smell anything funky like marijuana, what's going to happen? I don't know, but they will damn sure have an investigation. You know what I mean? So for the rest of your life, if you're going to use, just don't get into a car because it's a huge gamble. You understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with this forever. You can never change this or undo this. Do you understand? Is this what you want to do?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I don't have the ability to pay for the trial. That's
I don't know what to tell you there, but you know, the thing is that this is a lifetime decision that you have now. And once you make this, there's just no turning around, you know? Okay. Are you guilty of this offense? Philip?
Oh, yeah, Judge, I was just going to interject on two of the issues. I do want to make the court aware he is an American citizen. And two, that there is a little bit of quirk in the paperwork. You may notice in the plea of guilty, it's a little contradictory. It lists the Class A, but it also lists the punishment range of Class B.
Right, that's a problem. You see that?
So, I don't know if we want to correct that. I saw that the state filed a motion for leave to amend their information a couple of weeks ago. I think about 3 weeks ago. I don't know whether that was granted or whether the information got amended. It was originally filed as a B. So I just wanted to make sure that the court was aware of that and made it consistent.
Shouldn't do that in our system, but I can try refiling.
It was granted. It is elevated to A, but it's listed as a B in the plea paperwork.
We'll just have to refile, so that way we can.
Okay, can you go ahead and refile that? So they're going to go ahead and refile it. I'm still going to, like I said, not hit him with the fee. It makes a difference because there is a statutory fee that's on a Class B misdemeanor. It's a $3,000 DPS fee that you get hit with, or a fee that we hit you with. When they elevate it to a Class A misdemeanor, it is a $6,000 fee. Right, DWIs are not cheap. You know what I mean? And they're not like that for a reason, because we don't want you to come back. And what's the biggest way to hit someone? Money, because people like money. And when we take your money away, that's when we seem to get people's attention. I'm not going to hit you with the fee today. I will waive it for you today. But if you come back on a second DWI, it is a $6,000 surcharge. And if you don't pay it, every $100 that you owe, you sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Also, Judge, we had talked about the intoxilizer. I didn't realize part of the reason why was he's not driving right now. He doesn't have a car. He is thinking of buying one, but doesn't have one right now. So does the court want to like just put the condition that he has to have an intoxilizer on any car that he drives?
Yeah, you are not allowed to drive any vehicle that doesn't have an interlock. You're going to be signing a promise with me, Mr. Guerrero. If I find that you drive and I don't give a rat's behind what I don't care that you have to work. I don't care that Mother Teresa needs a ride to church. If you drive, I'm going to go bonkers. And if you get a motion to revoke filed, you are looking at a year in jail. I just put someone in jail for 180 days, not 2 days ago. Do you understand? Do not drive. Do not consume alcohol or illegal drugs. Do you understand? So for now, he needs to sign an affidavit not to drive, and then he'll get a portable device, right? But do not drive. If you want to change it, we can address it with you, but don't just assume, okay, well, I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go do. No, you need to get approval from us. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Yeah.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will sentence you to this agreement. As part of the agreement, you will do a DWI education class. You will have to do one victim impact panel, no drugs, no alcohol, random testing.
I have a question. I'm taking a controlled substance by my doctor prescription. That's fine, right?
If you have a valid prescription, but that does not include these pill mill doctors. If it's a valid, like licensed psychiatrist or something like this, but if you start going pill shopping, right? Understand that if you still are taking a controlled substance, it can still intoxicate you if you take it, or if you take too much, if you consume with alcohol, if you consume with something else that you're not supposed to. When we say no alcohol, that includes NyQuil, that includes anything of this nature. All right. You will have to show proof of that prescription, though, to the.
Yeah, I have it in Walmart pharmacy, and
Okay.
I have a copy of
Yeah,
my.
then it should not be a problem.
Yeah.
So it's a DWI education class, one victim impact panel. There's a clause in here, no breath test refusal. If you were pulled over, an officer asks you to submit a breath test while you're on this probation, you must do it. No alcohol, no drugs, starting an interlock in 30 hours of community service. Is this how you understand it?
Yes.
All right. I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Guerrero. You know, if you ever have any issues, you can come talk to us. You can talk to Shatoria. But the worst possible thing you can do, either pick up a new case, drive without our permission, or consume. Those things, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail, and then we will have a hearing to determine if you violated this probation. If you do, you're looking at a year. If you understand. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Philip, just be on the lookout. We're going to need you to re-sign the, that one page, okay?
It's filed.
I'll look for it. You got it.
It's filed.
Is it there?
It's filed now, so
Okay.
just be on the
I'm
lookout.
on it. I'm on it. Thank you.
That way you don't have to come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, waive it.
Okay.
We're waiving all the fees, Philip, so that he doesn't have to pay for anything unless it's outside stuff, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Of course. All right, man. Have fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. And with that, that's a wrap.